Well, good evening, everybody. Oh, my tie's crooked. There, that's better. Evening, everybody. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar from downtown metropolitan Vanderbilt, Michigan. Looks like I'm on the air. Sound is working. Hey, Amy, hi. And Ron Melman is here. All right. Yeah, little video from the Mackinac Island there to get things started and the intro there. I filmed some of those things a couple years ago, some of it from my bicycle and most of it using my phone. And so, yeah, I'm going to just jump in and play some tunes for y'all. And we're going to start with this song by Harold Arlen. What's the first? Our hearts are made of it. Thank you. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Change. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. I just made that ending up. All right, we have someone named Janet Mary. All right, and she mentions, I think I've seen you here before. Welcome. So, welcome everybody who's listening, even if you're not commenting. I know some of you are in the background, maybe cooking dinner, eating dinner, or doing something, but that's fine. You're all welcome here to come listen to some tunes. And so Janet Mary mentions that Vanderbilt is the coldest place in Michigan on record. Vanderbilt has the record low temperature. I think it was like 51 below Fahrenheit. That's pretty dang cold. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do an instrumental. And maybe some of you, I know for sure some of you have heard of Marian McPartland. She had a radio show on public radio called Piano Jazz. And actually some of my friends were on the program, and like Judy Roberts and others, and she's passed away sadly, but she was a brilliant jazz pianist, and she played back in New York City back in the heyday. And of course her last name, McPartland, is one of the names in jazz history. The great trumpet player from way back in the old days, Jimmy McPartland, who she was married to for a short time. But this is a song she wrote called Time and Time Again. Oh, Janet LaCroix. Of course I know you. I just don't recognize your Facebook name. Anyway, it's called Time and Time Again. Very beautiful song. I got to get into the mood here just a bit. Time and Time Again. Yeah, I don't play that song very often, but it's a very unusual piece. Very unusual harmonies and chord changes. Anyway. Yeah, well, thanks for chiming in there, Janet LaCroix. I wonder if Gary's around, say hi to Gary. And Gary LaCroix, one of the premier entertainers and musicians who grew up in northern Michigan in Mansalona. And I have a guest here, by the way. We just drove through Mansalona yesterday, so yeah. And Ray Collingwood's here. Hi, Ray. All the way from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Thank you for your comment. Appreciate that. I'm going to do some Duke Ellington. Annie! Hi, Annie. Harpist Supreme, who played at the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. I think she was there more time than any other harpist for the season. Annie, nice to see you. So, Duke Ellington did this great song called Satin Doll. a cigarette holder, which wigs me over shoulder. She digs me out catting that satin down. Now, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, you're flipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin down. She's nobody's fool, I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroony, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and that my satin down. Practicing my scales. She's nobody's fool, I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroony, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno, and that's in my swinging satin down. And that's in my satin down. Timeless, somebody mentioned in the chat. Duke Ellington Satin Doll. And thank you for your comment, Jennifer. I've been seeing you before. I've seen Janet LaCroix before, but be sure to say hi to Gary, by the way. And I have three sisters, and two of them, one is named Janet, one's named Mary. Other one is Audrey, by the way. And I owe a lot to them because when I was growing up, they did the dishes while I practiced piano. So I had that freedom to put in the time on piano. Thank you, my sisters, Janet, Mary, and Audrey. Okay. Intermission riff. Ron Melman has a request. He has those fourths, you know, the C6 ninth chord. You know, I don't really know the song. I think it's a pretty simple song, though, right, Ron? I have to ask you, Ron, do you play it? And have you ever seen Stan Kenton play it live? I saw Stan Kenton play live once. But intermission riff goes something like this, and I'm just going to play a portion of it, just so you. I'm guessing that he played concerts or dance halls or whatever, and used this for his intermission song, like a riff when it was time to take a break. I'm guessing. Sounds right. Sounds good. But here's how it sounds. Those are some jazzy chords. I'll play it again. Unfortunately, that's all I know of that song. Stan Kenton. I think it's time for a nice ballad, a nice love song. The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem, to me that's everything. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love, my love. Hey, Mark Jones is here. He was just here at my studio about an hour ago, or not much longer than that, and we were getting ready for a Mark is a producer of shows in Sheboygan, and I would advertise the show, except it's sold out, so it's going to be a fabulous Christmas show, though. So thanks for showing up, Mark. And hi, Gary. Thank you. Thank you for your nice comment. Boy, coming from a musician like Gary, that's... Well, I'm going to do some blues. This song about going to Chicago. I'm sorry, but I can't take you. And there is also a mention of the Monkey Woman. And we don't have the mascot of the Monkey Woman, but I do have my mascot of Murray and Murphy back there. My two mooses, however you say that. God, I think it's just moose is plural, right? Boy, I should know that. But I'd also like to introduce Chris Moose, a little gift I got from my sister, a little early Christmas present I got from my sister. So we'll see when it gets closer to Christmas. We might have a naming contest for Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we'll have a name, see if we can give a name for our new moose friend. I think he's a cousin to Murray and Murphy, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Yep. He says yep. Okay. Okay. We're going to do some blues. Going to Chicago. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women, they can make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest, a real down city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from my little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later, 'cause I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do, monkey woman. Take another one, Steve. Okay. And since I'm so humble, I'm going to take another one. Hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow brings sorrow. Hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, tomorrow, well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. Yeah. And I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago, sorry, but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do. Yeah. Okay, playing the blues. Hey, Joe Sturmer, just saw you at Song of the Morning Yoga Retreat. Joe helps with the cooking out there. Thanks for showing up. Ron Melman as oh, hi, Ginger. Ginger showing up. Hello, welcome. We've got a couple of people from Sedona representing the audience here, so thank you. And yeah, 8 to the bar. Beat me. I actually used to do that song. Beat me, Daddy. 8 to the bar. Boy. Hold on. I just dropped something on the ground. I want to ruin my music by stepping all over it. Anyway, so yeah, welcome. And Ron Melman mentions the song "Too Marvelous for Words." I think I know it. At least I'll try. You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful. They'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I guess they just aren't swell enough. You're much, too much, and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. Okay, play the piano. You're much too much, and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. Where did I get that ending? Come on, Steve. Oh, hi, Becky was here too. Mark and Becky listening together in beautiful Sheboygan, Michigan, which is right on the shores of Lake Huron, which is pretty close to Mackinac Island. I think there's another island that's close to Sheboygan called Bablo. They call it Bablo, but it's spelled Buis Blanc in French, but the locals call it Bablo. Anyway. And Sheboygan is a nice little town. I don't get there too often, but it's a secret. I really shouldn't tell anybody there's a really great Christmas show going on that's sold out. Sorry, folks. But maybe next year. Maybe you can get tickets for next year. Okay. Sometimes I write out a song list before I do this, but today I've just said, I don't even have a list of songs to pick from. Straighten Up and Fly Right. Okay, that's... And I have a visitor here who you're going to meet in a minute who has another request for a Blue Moon. I'm going to do Straighten Up and Fly Right first, and then I'll do that. The buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back. He grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. What's the use of jiving? Ain't no use in diving. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." The buzzer said, "Hey, monkey, you are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, "Your story is very touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Oh, cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." Took the monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back. He grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and everybody sing. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up. I can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you because you're on the internet. Okay. One more time. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down. One more time. And we're going to do stay right. This straighten up and fly right. Oh, stay right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down. Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right. There we go. All right. Yeah, that was on my first recording that I did back many, many years ago. I'm not going to even say it, but with the great tenor sax player named Lynn Halliday. It turned out I didn't know. I knew he had some jazz history, but he is really a legend in bebop jazz. He was in New York with Charlie Parker, and anyway, played sax on my first recording. Somehow it happened. Anyway, there we go. So, I was thinking of some other songs that I could do. I like to do Sinatra songs. Everybody, I guess all of you know that, but. And I never got tired of doing this song by Frank Sinatra. And when I was on Mackinac Island, it was played quite a bit, requested, and because it's something about the lyrics to the song. The summer wind blows across the sea, and you're actually looking at Lake Huron, which is kind of an inland sea, and you have the summer wind came blowing in across the sea. Anyway, I'm going to sing it, so why talk about it? Stop talking. Just sing it. Okay. The summer wind came blowing in across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and we strolled the golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, the days and nights went flying by. The world was new beneath a blue umbrella sky. Softer than a piper man, one day he called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. I just realized I forgot to do the request song, which is the same tempo as this song, and I'm going to go right into that. How can I forget? Gee. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my eyes will ever fall. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. The summer wind came flowing in across the sea. Hey, that makes a nice medley. Lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Through nights that never end, my fickle friend, the summer wind, the autumn wind, the winter winds have come and gone, and still the days, the lonely days go on and on. Guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind, the summer wind. All right, gang. If you've got a request, let me know. I see somebody on YouTube checking in who's don't think I've ever seen before. I can't even read the name. Salmon, something salmon. Okay. If not, I'm gonna play one of my favorite songs, which is, I'm just gonna decide right now. I always like to do Duke Ellington songs. I always like to do Sinatra songs. I like to do some blues tunes. And I don't know if I know that song. Do beautiful, 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 beautiful what? Beautiful love. Da 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 da. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you for that. That's a compliment. I'm sorry. I thought it was a request song. Okay. And I also love to play Irving Berlin, and this is one of my favorite Irving Berlin songs, and it's also maybe quite a romantic song, I think. It's called Let's Face the Music and Dance. There may be troubles ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. There may be teardrops to shed, but while there's music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but there's moonlight and music and love and romance. Let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Let's face the music and dance. Let's dance. Would you like to go dancing with me? Ron Melman comes up with a great request, Never Let Me Go. Unfortunately, I don't know it, but Never Let Me Go. It's the first, Never Let Me, that was the first 5 notes. That's about all I know. Never Let Me Go. I'm not even sure if that's the correct configuration. Never Let Me Go. Anyway, great song. I should make a list of all the songs Ron Melman has requested that I don't know that I should learn, because he comes up, great request, Ron. Thanks. Makes me feel a little bad, but okay, Janet, St. Louis Blues. I do like that one. And it's Cole Porter. We got a request for some Cole Porter. Can do that too. Okay. I don't know if Frank Sinatra ever did St. Louis Blues, so I'm going to take the hat off just for a moment. But he might have. Well, I hate to see that evening sun go down. I hate to see that evening sun go down. 'Cause my St. Louis woman, she left this St. Louis town. I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today. Feeling tomorrow like I feel today. I'm gonna pack up my bags, gonna make my getaway. St. Louis woman with her diamond ring drags that man around by her apron strings. Word for the powder, for the store-bought hair. Then that man she loves would not have gone nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That gal's got a heart like a rock cast into the sea, or else she wouldn't have gone so far from me. Gonna play the blues now. St. Louis woman with her diamond rings drags that man around by her apron strings. Word for the powder, store-bought hair then that man she loves would not have gone nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That gal's got a heart like a rock cast into the sea. Hell, she wouldn't have gone so far from me. St. Louis Blues. I think that was the first blues tune I ever played, and appropriately enough, John C. Handy, who wrote that song, is considered the father of the blues. I think he wrote that song in 1911. I was just a little boy. That's a joke. Of course, you know that's not true. Okay. It's time to take a little break. Oh, I'm going to play some Cole Porter. Mark, I hope you're going to stay. Don't go away, because every virtual piano bar I take a little break right now, and I just happen to get extra special bottle of wine because I have an extra special friend here visiting who's going to join me for a glass of wine. And if I have the wine opener here, which I do, so usually I get like a $8 or $10 bottle of wine, but today I got a $15 bottle of wine, so it's really stretching out here. So anyway, my friend Melissa is here visiting from Oklahoma. She's going to come over and say hi and have a glass of wine with us. And if you're enjoying the virtual piano bar here, this is part of the deal. It's become like a little thing. What do you call it? A shtick? A shtick, yeah. Well, come on over, say hi. Here's Melissa.
Hi.
Melissa
Yes.
came to Mackinac Island this summer, and we met up there. And she's loves to visit Michigan, went Mackinac Island, but now introducing her to some other areas of Michigan that are very great. So, here you go. And my friend Miles taught me not to pour wine over the keyboard because you might spill it. So you back away from the keyboard and then you pour it. Is it okay if I pour you a glass of wine? Okay. That'll get you started.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just a minute. We're going to have a toast.
Sure.
And it's possible that our friend Gerlinda is watching from Austria. Gerlinda, if you're watching from Austria, she watches the replay. So she doesn't always come on live when we're doing the virtual piano bar live. But Gerlinda, if you're here, what do they say in Germany? Prost? Prost. And we also want to say slancha, we want to say l'chaim, and we want to say cheers, and we want to say sante. So cheers, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Melissa.
I wouldn't miss this.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a little extra special wine. That's good. When you go from the $10 bottle to the $15 bottle of wine, you taste a little bit of a upgrade in the taste of the wine. It's very nice, isn't it? So, Cole Porter. Ron Melman says hi. Hi, Melissa. So Cole Porter wrote so many great songs. It's really very difficult to pick. I usually, for my last song of the session, I do Every Time We Say Goodbye, which is a Cole Porter song. Not a real well-known one, but it's kind of a sad one. But he wrote, I'll just give you a list of some of the songs that I know that he wrote. He wrote Love for Sale. That's kind of a controversial song. In some ways, it was banned from the radio, by the way, in 1930s. But then he wrote Anything Goes. In olden days, a glimpse of sacking was thought of as something shocking, but heaven knows anything goes. He wrote Anything Goes, but he wrote some kind of he was out risque songs there, didn't he? Then but he wrote also some very, very beautiful love songs like "Begin the Begin." When you begin the begin, da 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 da. When you begin the begin, which is it has to be on my one of the songs on the near the very top of my list of all time. He wrote, "I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you." I mean, that's classic. He also wrote maybe his most famous song that was originally done in a old black and white movie in the 30s. Fred Astaire did. Night and day, you are the one. And under the sun, whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day. Love for Janet wants to hear love for sale. Okay, well, it's got a lot of words to it. It's always the mystery. Can I remember all the words to a song? Obviously, I didn't, and I'm not going to tell you which song it was a couple songs ago. If you were listening closely, you probably noticed I didn't remember all the words, but, sometimes that happens. Anyway, we're talking about Cole Porter. One of my favorite songs has a nickname of the Earthquake song. Is it an earthquake or simply the shock? Is it the good turtle soup or merely the mock? And I think on Mackinac Island at the Grand, they have turtle soup sometimes, don't they? Is it real? They have it in New Orleans, turtle soup, yeah. And it's definitely the real thing, not the mock turtle, right? What other songs did Cole Porter write? Well, I mean, he wrote, I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. Tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. Beautiful song. Anyway, I could go on and on with songs that Cole Porter wrote. He wrote, "Get out of town before it's too late, my love. Get out of town, be good to me, please. Why wish me harm? Why not retire to a farm and be contented to charm the birds off the trees?" Very clever lyrics. He wrote his own lyrics too, as well as the melodies. So I think I'm going to try "Love for Sale." I'm going to play it through once instrumentally and go through it and see if I remember enough words to at least fake it. I actually do an excellent job on it. But I'm going to "Love for Sale." It actually does have a beautiful melody. Love for sale, appetizing young love for sale. Okay, I'm just going to go through the melody. So, who will buy? I think I know him. Love for sale. The lyrics are a little, you can say what you want about them, but love for sale, appetizing young love for sale, love that's fresh and still unspoiled, love that's only slightly soiled, love for sale. Who will buy? Who's prepared to sample my supply? who's prepared to pay the price for a trip to paradise. Love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. I've been through the mill of love. If you want the thrill of love, old love, new love, every love but true love, love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. These are really terrible lyrics. If you want to buy my wares, follow me and climb the stairs. Love for sale. The poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. We've been through the mill of love. If you want the thrill of love, oh love, new love, every love but true love, love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. Want to buy my wares, follow me and climb these stairs. Love for sale. Love for sale. Okay, I'm going to do a very nice Cole Porter song now called Every Time We Say Goodbye. And thank you all for coming. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Thank you for being here, Melissa. And thank you for, I'm going to just chat a little bit before I say goodbye. Thank you, for all of you for coming who said something in the chat. Ron Melman, Janet and Gary LaCroix, Ginger, Sebastian, Mark Jones, and Becky, who are watching. Ray Collingwood, thank you. There's a guy on YouTube who said something, I forget his name, a new guy. Thank you for, and all of you who are watching in the background who didn't get a chance to comment on the chat, thank you for watching. Amy, who I don't know if you've missed any Steve's Virtual Piano Bars over the years. If you did, it was, anyway, thank you. Amy's gets the best attendance record, thank you. And one more Cole Porter song. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. It's very sad. Should I play a different one? No. Cole Porter is the man of the hour, so let's play Cole Porter. If you want to hear the definitive version of this song, go get or look on YouTube for Ray Charles, Betty Carter singing this song Every Time We Say Goodbye. And also on the same album is Baby It's Cold Outside. In my opinion, the best version of that song, Ray Charles and Betty Carter. So check it out. And also they do this song Every Time We Say Goodbye, and goodbye. Good night. Good night. Have a great night, everyone. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me. they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming next Sunday. Planning on doing it again, so Steve's Virtual Piano Bar, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Good night. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, everybody.